Hello, 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 hello. My camera is a little crooked, but you can see. Hello, excuse me, hello, and welcome back to Spiritual Messages from a Star. This is a client reading for Mrs. J. I'm feeling a little, I don't know, just drained, just tired. And one part of being that is because I recorded, didn't have any sound, some kind of way it didn't have sound. So I'm doing your reading again. But I do feel drained. And the first thing I see is you resting. You need rest. You need rejuvenation. Because you've been going. I see rest. Rejuvenation. Because in the past, I see you was really suffering from silence. You're really suffering in silence. Now, I'm not sure if this is in the past or you're about to get over this, but it's talk about you, suffering in silence. You may be meditating, you may be praying. It's something you have been suffering. And you may have not told a soul even about what you were suffering in, but I see you suffering in silence. Because there was some type of ending. Some type of ending. Something is ending in your life. That's why you were or are suffering in silence. And it's due to conflict and defeat. Conflict and defeat. And you was trapped in fear from this conflict and defeat. That's why you were suffering in silence. That's why you were suffering in silence. Now I see you're being discontent. You're being discontent and you're bored. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't even start your timer. I'm sorry. Now it's like I see you waiting on this signal to move. It's like you're waiting on this word, this whatever. It's a signal to move, and you're discontent and bored because you're ready. You're ready to make whatever you've been trying to do happen. And there's obstacles and delays. There's obstacles and delays. Obstacles and delays. And Spirit is telling you, take that leap of faith. I don't know if these obstacles and challenges are why you are. By these obstacles and challenges is delaying your jump. It's delaying your jump. It's delaying your leap of faith by these obstacles and challenges. And you're being trapped in fear. You're being trapped in fear. And you're suffering in silence because you're discontent and bored. You're waiting on this signal to move. What else is here? It talks about some type of wish. There's some type of wish that is on its way to you. And it's close. It's close. It's close. And on this path, it talks about You gain enough wisdom, you gain enough knowledge to move on to, it's like whatever this wisdom and knowledge is, it's like you're holding up the book. You're holding the book of knowledge. And I see you relocating. You're relocating. You could possibly be leaving family. I see a dog in this picture. Be leaving a dog. A pet. But I see you having enough wisdom and knowledge to move on, to move with this, because and relocate. It's some type of relocation. Because somewhere you have planted a seed a while back, and it has sprouted. And you know it's sprouting, but you're waiting on this signal to move, but you're having obstacles and challenges and delays around you, around this move. But you end up, somewhere you end up staying in your power, standing in your authority, standing in your leadership because of this wisdom and knowledge that you have learned, this book of knowledge that you have learned. Your self-esteem, your courage, your self-empowerment. You're standing tall. You're standing in authority. You're standing in leadership. You're standing in leadership. Because not only you became aware, but it's something you've seen to let you know, I can. And that's why you're waiting on this signal to move. But Spirit wants you to choose wisely. Choose wisely the direction, the path you're trying to go into. But this choice that you make, this path that you take, is aligning you. It's aligning you to prosperity. Because once you make this move, you make this choice, this decision, because I see some type of move. It talks about prosperity will begin. And not only that seed you planted a while back, it started to sprout, but now it has grown full bloom. Full bloom. It grew into a beautiful tree by your own creation. And now you're reaping the benefits. You're reaping the fruits of your own labor. Because I see material, not only material gain, but spiritually, you prospered. And you will receive recognition. Excuse me. And you will receive your reward. Wow. Wow. Whatever path you are following and living in your life, this one is the best one for you at the moment. This is the best one for you at the moment because you're having creative energy. You're having creative energy from a wish and from a seed that you planted in the past. Because something has ended for you. Something is about to be complete. Because from this suffering and silence, this conflict and defeat, this being trapped in fear, these obstacles and challenges, this discontent and boredom has been learned. gain the wisdom and knowledge. It has been learned. Now you're about to come into new beginnings. Because where one door closes, new things are waiting for you to reap the benefits. The door is there. And once you choose wisely the direction you need to go in, after you get this signal to move, you will enter in this door and you will reap the benefits for your use. And like I said, you're being aligned on this path. You're being discontent and bored with these delays. The universe, God is aligning your path. It's working some things out in the universe. Because once that door is open, the universe is going to show you the benefits. Your wish is coming to pass. The universe, God, wants you to trust. Trust whatever changes your life is undergoing. Now, this may not, whatever is undergoing right now in your life, because you're discontent and bored, may not be in your favor. But right now, this is best for you. Because later, as it unfolds, you will see. You will see why. It's saying you need a balance in your life. And you need to support your decisions. Surround yourself. Surround yourself with support. Trust in your decisions. That's what I'm hearing. Trust in your decisions. Trust in your decisions. Don't go to the left. Don't go to the right. Whatever you're being aligned with, whatever's going on with you at this moment, at this time. Like I said, it may not be the best one for you at this moment, but you will see later as it unfolds, because the universe is working things out to be aligned in your life. And abundance is on the way. Abundance. I see material, spiritual prosperity. Prosperity begins. Abundance is on its way. And I see you standing in your leadership, in your power. Standing in your leadership and your power. But you will be recognized. You will get recognition and rewards. I see that. Right now, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major arcana cards. Wow. I see you in solitude. It's something you're patiently planning. You may be studying for, researching, maybe an exam, a test. It's something you're researching, something you're studying for. I see you in solitude. Planning this is something you're planning, and Spirit is telling you to have patience. Have patience. And whatever this is that you're studying for, it ignites your passion, the fire in your heart, because it's something sacred to you. And it talks about a commitment. It talks about a partnership. Now, a partnership and a commitment could be in an actual relationship, or it could be dealing with some type of business, some type of job. Yeah. Some type of job, business, relationship. And your angel messages are confirming what I just said. It says endings and beginnings. You're coming to an ending. Something is ending in your life. The old must be released so that the new can enter in. And it's telling you to release judgment. Release judgment about others. Release judgment about others as well as yourself. And the angels want you to focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Because it's something you're creating. It's talking about fertility, something you're creating. And this is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Because you need to honor the cycles and rhythms of life. It's telling you to honor the cycles of your body, honor the cycles of your emotions, and honor the cycle of your energy levels. Like I said, it's like I'm drained, I'm tired. You're drained, you're tired. It's like you need and rest. You need some type of rejuvenation. Some type of rejuvenation. Let me go a little further in here. Now, as your wish cards, it says easy, good alignment, and then endings and something new is about to begin. You received 1 and 9. 1 and 9, 1 plus 9 equals 10, which brings you back to 1 plus 0, which is 1. Alignment. You're being aligned. You're being aligned right now. You're being aligned. The universe is aligning you on the path that you supposed to be on. But not only I see 1-9, I see 1-9 in the card spread, and 1-9, the number 19 is 19 on this card, and the 19 on this card is your wish. You almost can reach it. You know it's coming. It's on its way. Abundance is coming to you. Your wish is about to come to pass. So it's doubling confirmation. It's doubling confirmation. I also see April, the month of April. I see like fall into winter. Fall into winter. Something starts in the spring and April, but the fall and winter, it says September, October, and January. September, October, and January. You need to circle that on your calendar. But April, something starts. It's like the new beginning starts. The new beginning starts, which will be your wish, because you're relocating. You chose wisely the direction you want to go in, and it's leading you to a foundation, a strong, solid foundation. And it's something you're going to achieve. It's something you're going to achieve. Like I said, you're going to have material and spiritual prosperity. You're going to have the fruits of your own labor. And you're going to be recognized and rewarded, because you gained the wisdom through all this whole path. This whole path, you gain the wisdom and knowledge. You gain wisdom and knowledge. See what else is on here. So don't forget, circle April, circle September, October, and January. Now see, on the spread here, it's a lot of diamonds on the table, and diamonds represent like the air sign. Fall and autumn. Fall and autumn. September, October, January. September and October. September will be the start of like the fall, autumn, I see. And it's like you're striving for a career. So all this, to me, is talking about in a career. Some type of career. But it could be, you can have career and love, or you can have either or both. It could be both. But the diamonds represents growth, like a growing phase. It's like you're striving for a career, values, security, and responsibilities. But on this path, it talks about this flirtatious woman. It's this king and queen of diamonds. It talks about a deceit, like a deceitful lover, or it could be an abusive man. And it's talking about a bitter, like a bitter rival, somebody that's a dangerous competitor. And this is a flirtatious woman that's gossipy and very attractive, but she interferes. She interferes. She interferes. And it's talking about arguments, a lot of arguments. Some situations that have been brewing for a while has now come to a head. And you could feel forgotten or neglected from family and friends. But it's like some with these arguments, it's like it comes to a head. It comes to a head. And this queen, it could be this queen and king. It talks about a marriage, an early marriage, but an unhappy one. And it's not destined to last. And if you were to try again, you would still be miserable. It still wouldn't last. It still wouldn't last. And it talks about a love affair. A serious love affair. Now, either someone could have entered in, interfered in a marriage, or it could result. This serious love affair could result into a marriage. Because then it talks about country life, travel, marriage. But it's saying your life is too hectic at this moment. Your life is too hectic. You have a lot of things going on. And you're ready to settle down, but you can't at this time because it's so much you have to do. Your life is hectic right now. And I see someone being a good friend. A good friend. This good friend, they use a lot of flattery to cheer you up. And to make you feel better. To make you feel better. And this person it's like a partnership with this person. And with this person, it talks about success. And you have success because it's based on mutual goals, the same goals, and friendship. And friendship. And then it continues to talk about a trusted woman that's loyal. And she's knowledgeable. This trusted woman is knowledgeable, she's loyal, and she's faithful. And not only that, she plays fair. She plays fair. She's fair. But then it's connected to this unwise decision. It was an unwise decision made in haste. Was there an unwise decision made in haste with this cruel woman, this flirtatious woman? Or was there an unwise decision with this trusted person? And this Queen of Hearts could be you. You're faithful, you're knowledgeable, and you're trustworthy, and you play fair. Or it could be the other person. But it talks about an unwise decision that was made in haste. An unwise decision that was made in haste. And there's false friends, there's traitors. This person betrayed you. And if this was caught early, it could have been avoided. And it's telling you to examine all your relationships very closely. Very closely, like with a magnifying glass, very closely. from that, you received unhappiness. There was a misfortune in love or marriage, and it caused you to have a loss of pride and hope. A loss of pride and hope. And it says not to dwell in it. So when I put all this together, because I literally did this backwards. There was a marriage that you was unhappy in, and if you married again or got back together, it would still wouldn't last. And this woman betrayed you. She was a deceitful lover, and she was attractive. She was very gossipy, but very attractive. And there was some type of betrayal. And like I said, this Queen of Hearts could be you or this other person. It talks about this trusted, loyal, faithful woman. But there's betrayal from this attractive, gossipy, deceitful woman. But then it talks on, it was a love affair that resulted in a marriage or interfered in some type of marriage. But then it talks about travel, country life, marriage, later in life. And I see some type of celebration, party, or bash. It's already being planned or in the works. Wow. So that's why you was suffering. It talks about the suffering and silence in the past due to conflict and defeat, which caused you trapped in fear. Then you had to choose wisely the direction you wanted to go in. And you wished for a firmer foundation. Firmer foundation. But going through all this, you need to rest. You need to rejuvenate. I can even see that now. You need to rest and rejuvenate. But it's something you've seen through your third eye chakra because you was aware, spiritually awakened. And from this you said you can because you gained enough wisdom and knowledge to move on, to relocate. But because there were some delays, you had obstacles and challenges. But something happened that ignited your passion that was sacred to you. And from that, I see research, examining, and solitude. And I see you gaining your self-esteem, your courage, your power, your leadership. You finally stand in your authority. Because you was aware, your conscience was raised. You was aware not only through your conscience, but through your eyes, through your third eye chakra. And you gain power from this. You gain power from this. And whatever's ignited your passion, your creativity, it calls you to be bold. And once you chose the direction, wisely, the direction you wanted to go into, it led you into some type of partnership. It leads you into some type of partnership and commitment. This could be through a job, like I said, or a relationship, or both. And it's going to be successful because you like I said, you not only gain not only gain things materially, but you gain things spiritually. You become prosperous in both of those. And then you get to reap the benefits of your own labor, the fruits of your own labor. And this is going to happen starting in April. But it's like the fall, the autumn, the fall is where it's going to really come into, like, you're gonna see where this material and spiritual prosperity has taken you. Wow. Awesome reading, awesome reading, awesome reading. But honor the cycles of your body. Pay attention to your energy levels, and your emotions. Because you need some type of balance in your life. And once you gain this balance in your life, you make that leap of faith and you choose wisely the direction you need to go in, which that leap of faith takes you right into